I've got the same chart setup on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. The only difference is on the 1 minute, I have a bunch of the key levels added, but these two charts have all the same signals and bar coloring and background coloring. I've got the market maker chart buttons so I can trade off of the 1 minute chart. So you can see as we were lingering down here, had the green background, then our first green candle closed above the 20. We just popped up 70 points. The background was green on this previous 5 minute candle with divergence building up. These charts are focused on the 3-period SMA. I'm measuring the momentum of the 3-period SMA. I'm also looking at the 3-period SMA in conjunction with volume. I'll show you the settings later on in the video. The background color is looking at the momentum of the SMA, as well as these divergence signals, these red triangles up here, and these green triangles down here. The candle color is being painted when the 3-period SMA and volume line up. And it's got to line up between the NQ and the ES both. I'm using the flow stack to print the delta for the NQ and the ES on both charts. And then when price is above or below the 3 SMA and we get an increase in volume on both instruments, I get the candle color printing and I get these signal arrows. Got about 6 minutes until the New York Open. Probably gonna wait until the Open and then look for some good trades. Just got into a long here. Positive delta on both instruments. As this candle was about to close, we had a wick with point and control into the wick. Able to get a 10-point fill pretty quick. We are also bouncing off of the 50 level. Just bounced up 30 points off of the 50 level. Grabbed another long here. Price was hesitating. We started to get some positive delta on both instruments. You'll notice the background color was green, so the momentum of the SMA was bullish. We had some divergence building up. We popped up another 30 points. This washout signal on the 5 minute that just appeared intra-bar down here, we just popped up over 30 points from when this washout signal appeared. We had some divergence building up here, pointing control up into the top wicks of both of these candles, a washout signal to the downside, SMA volume signal to the downside. We just dumped 40 points right back to the 20 SMA after the close of this candle. But the 5 minute is in a bullish state. We're getting a nice bounce here off of the 20 SMA and also 15-minute center. So we're starting to see the bullish follow through from the higher time frame. I just got a 10-point trade here. We had divergence appearing intra-bar, rejecting off of whole number. Had some negative delta coming in on the NQ and the ES. Hopped in on the short. We bounced down over 20 points from where I got in. I got into a VWAP bounce trade here. We had some divergence on the 5 minute chart here. It was not moving very quick, so I did hop out early. Right after I hopped out, it would have hit my full 10 points, but that's okay. Looks like I picked a great time to go make some hot chocolate. Been a chop fest in between VWAP and the pre-market center here. We tried to break above VWAP there, just got sucked right back down into this range. We're trying to push below the lows here, but still getting a hold up. So while I was waiting for price to do something, I pulled up the special momentum of volume chart from yesterday's video. We finally got a little bit of a break lower, almost made it down to this next key level. Had some divergence building up, so we were popping up above VWAP. The 3 SMA momentum background went bearish. We had some delta divergence up here, and as we were coming up, the volume was dropping off here. You can see the silver background. Then we had some strong negative delta start coming in on the next 3 candles. Blam, blam, blam. Pulled right back to the 20 SMA. Now we're wicking with point of control down into the wick right off of the 20. Just popped up over 20 points there off of the 20 SMA. 30 points. I'm probably going to be trading for the next hour off and on. I've got some other meetings I've got to be here for, so I'm going to stick around for a little bit. I got into a little long after we broke above VWAP here. We had a bunch of positive delta building up. We're green across the board on both the candles and the background for the 1 minute and the 5 minute. This 5 minute candle closed with quite a bit of positive delta on the ES especially. Pretty good on the NQ as well. I hopped into a long, but it just wasn't moving fast enough. I'm not sure exactly how many points I grabbed, but I hopped out a little bit earlier. After the close of this candle, we've popped up 40 points Just made it up to yesterday's low finally. I tried to hop in on this short. We had a washout signal up here intrabar, way up here. I got a little sketched out, hit market close. I think I grabbed another 4 points or so. We just popped down about 30 points from where I got in. We had delta divergence, SMA momentum divergence, the washout signal, negative delta on both the NQ and the ES. I've been way too quick on the trigger the past few trades. I got into a short up here at yesterday's low. We had bearish SMA volume right there. And up here the momentum of volume was also drying up. I just hopped out way too early. I tried to click the market close button when I was up about 7 or 8 points and I think it only filled me for a couple. Then it just tanked. So we got this nice push down here, bearish on the 5 minute. Then we got a washout signal down here, and the momentum of the SMA background went bullish here. Some divergence building up. We're getting a 25 point pop up. Well, it's just afternoon. Finished up with all my meetings. I'm gonna be done for the day. We had a washout signal up here, some divergence building up. The SMA momentum went bearish on the 1 minute. We're starting to get a little bit of a drop off here. After this push to the upside, the volume started decreasing. We got some delta divergence building up, getting the move to the downside. I'm up pretty good in the Lucid and Apex accounts. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan at Lucid, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, TradeDay, thanks so much for your support. The settings for the 1 minute chart. I've got the MMT polarity, just printing the washout signals, nothing else. Stronger settings of 20, 20, 2, and 2. Calculating on price change. The trend and reversal is painting the backgrounds and also divergence signals. So I've got the divergence on, look back of 1, overbought 90, oversold 10. I've got the trend flow activated, strength of 1, SMA filter on, period of 3. It's painting the trend flow background, nothing else. The input series is the momentum of the 3-period SMA. So in my input series, I've got the momentum selected. The momentum is also a period of 3. And then for the input series of the momentum, I've got the SMA, period of 3. So the momentum of the 3-period SMA is my input series. For the flow stack, I've got the ES 1 minute data series activated. And then on the 5 minute chart, I've got the ES 5 minute data series activated. I've got the delta above candles activated. For the signals, I've got the following signal conditions: a volume increase and the moving average trend feature using an SMA period of 3. So if both the NQ and the ES are above or below the 3-period SMA and there is a volume increase, then I'll get the signal arrows, I'll get the trend color change. I've just got it painting the inside of the bars for the trend. Everything else is the same as my base chart setup that I've shown in the previous 2 videos. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. There are links to all of the MMT indicators in the description. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.